everyone, welcome to Live Interactive English. This is Karen.
Hello everybody, I am Shane.
Today we're looking at day 2 of the potential of artificial intelligence. And the vocabulary words are unregulated.
Unregulated.
An unregulated banking system could lead to a crisis.
Threat.
Threat.
People are often scared of sharks, but they aren't really a huge threat.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Survival.
Survival.
Tigers must hunt as a matter of survival.
Efficient.
Efficient.
The subway is the most efficient way to get to work.
Optimistic.
Optimistic.
The test was easy, so I'm optimistic about my grade.
You're so smart.
I am so smart.
Consequence.
Consequence.
If you're caught cheating, there will be consequences.
So AI.
Good or bad?
I don't know, it's really hard to say. I mean, we like computers and robots to do things for us. It makes our lives easier, right? So that's a good thing.
Yeah. Well, you know who Elon Musk is?
Who is Elon Musk?
Have you ever heard of an electric car called the Tesla?
Oh, yes, I have. I know Tesla.
Right, so Elon Musk is the mastermind behind Tesla.
Awesome.
And SpaceX. He deals a lot with artificial intelligence.
But yet he doesn't think it's a good idea.
Weird, right? Well, what he thinks is it needs to be regulated. So we need to be
Okay.
careful. Because he's afraid, well, what if machines are running everything or AI is running everything and they decide that the most effective way to solve a problem is by war or something like that.
Then that would be a threat to the human race.
Exactly. He won't really think about humanity or have compassion, that kind of thing.
Well, you know who Tim Cook is.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Who's Tim Cook?
He's the CEO of Apple.
That's right. Well, he has a different view. He has a more optimistic view. He thinks that, it's not going to be a problem. He's just scared that maybe people will think like computers without, compassion and then without thinking about, consequences and stuff.
Okay, so...
That's his only concern.
All right, so some people have a pessimistic view, some people have an optimistic view.
What do you guys think?
What do you think, right? Okay, let us know.
Okay.
All right.
Enjoy.
Goodbye.
The potential of artificial intelligence.
Though it's exciting that technology is becoming so advanced, we have to ask, is having unregulated advancement in AI something that will do us good? Or will it change our society for the worse?
Welcome to Live Interactive English Magazine. Today's lesson is called The Potential of Artificial Intelligence. Day 2. Hi, I'm Jeff, and I'm still a human being.
I'm Mike, and I'm still here hosting a show along with you, and we're helping you guys to sort of deal with this possible future where not only will many jobs, such as driving, working in factories, serving customers in restaurants, possibly be taken over by robots and programs with AI, but it could also be that the movies we watch, the books we read, the songs we listen to will also have been created by a computer. That's right, we're learning about creative AI.
It's as though maybe in the future, a movie like Blade Runner, a movie about robots, could be produced and made by robots.
True, or maybe something like Star Wars would have R2-D2 as the hero and Luke as his, faithful assistant.
As the sidekick.
Yeah.
And the director would be a robot George Lucas.
There you go.
Amazing. Anyways, let's get started with today's lesson. It starts with a very long question. Though it's exciting that technology is becoming so advanced, we have to ask, is having unregulated advancement in AI something that will do us good? And here's the follow-up question. Or will it change our society for the worse? Will society get worse because of this?
This is a big question. Often the technology moves much faster than we humans, and the way we deal with it can adjust and change to this new technology. And yes, sometimes when we have technology that is unregulated, it can lead to some bad events and bad decisions. Something that's unregulated, this adjective basically means there are no regulations, there are no restraints, there are no rules or laws kind of keeping it back. All right, often we use this term to talk about business. Back in the old days, airlines were regulated. Most countries had one, maybe two airlines, and that of course made the airlines a lot of money, but it also kept the prices quite high. But then the government decided to deregulate the airline business. Suddenly anyone could open an airline. You had a lot more. Prices went down, but safety issues came along because there were fewer rules or there were more people to maybe break those rules. So things that are unregulated have no rules, right? The amount of water that you can drink is basically unregulated. You have to pay for it. But if you decide to drink something really expensive like wine, your budget would definitely regulate how much of that you could buy because that stuff's expensive and not good for you. For example, an unregulated banking system could lead to a crisis, which is why most countries have rules and laws that banks have to follow in order to protect people and their money.
There you go. Governments, they regulate or they control banking systems, and sometimes people think that maybe the government should do the same thing with AI, put some controls on it. Okay, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。我们在第一天的课文读到，现在企业运用人工智慧的情况正在增加，而且创意产业工作者已经可以利用人工智慧来产出高品质的作品。不过话说回来啦，科技一直在进步，那人工智慧会不会在某一天超越人类的掌控呢？人工智慧如果不受到规范，那它的进展对我们真的是好的吗？还是它会把我们的社会变得更糟啊？我们在今天的课文中呢，会看到正反两面的看法。好，先来看一个单字叫 unregulated。unregulated 它是形容缺乏规范的，或者是不受监管的。那顺便补充它的相关词性 regulate 是动词，表示管理、控制。它的过去分词 regulated 是形容受管理的或是控制的。那么 regulation 是名词，表示管理、规定或是规则。Mike 老师还有提到一个字是 deregulate， 在那个动词前面加上 deregulate 就表示解除对什么的管制。好，再来文中的 do somebody good 就表示对某个人有益有好处。Change something for the worse 则是只说把什么什么变得更糟啊，更恶劣。好，接回到课文中。
The potential of artificial intelligence.
Elon Musk, the man behind the innovative companies Tesla and SpaceX, has repeatedly said that he thinks unregulated AI is the most serious threat to the survival of the human race. According to Musk, once AI is sufficiently advanced, it could willingly commit acts of war. If an AI system determines that such an act is the most efficient path to achieve a certain goal, it could potentially result in World War III.
I don't know what it is, Mike, but I think that next we're going to be talking about Elon Musk.
Well, often when you talk about future technology, Mr. Musk's interesting name comes up. That's right, Elon Musk. He's kind of the Steve Jobs of our newer generation, right? One of those guys people look to sort of give us an idea of what the future could be like, how technology could be leading humanity in a new direction. So, what does Elon Musk say about creative AI?
Elon Musk, the man behind the innovative companies Tesla and SpaceX, has repeatedly said that he thinks unregulated AI is the most serious threat to the survival of the human race. Now notice that at the end of that sentence, my volume increased and increased and increased. Yeah, he's serious about this. He thinks that AI could lead to human extinction. Yes, he believes that AI, unregulated AI, is the most serious threat, the top threat to the survival of us. Anyways, before we move on, let's talk about this word threat. It's a noun. A threat is something that is dangerous. Yes, a threat is something that is a danger or a potential danger. Yeah, a threat is something that can and might just harm or hurt us. Yeah, AI definitely has that potential to harm or hurt us, and thus it's a big-time threat. Anyways, moving forward, for example, people are often scared of sharks, but they aren't really a huge threat. They should be worried about AI.
That's right. That's a serious threat. Of course, these days, one of the biggest threats we think about is global warming and climate change. That's a threat, but both of these things could threaten the survival of the human race. Well, let's talk about survival of anything from human to goldfish. Survival, this noun basically means is the act of living, especially when you're living through some kind of turmoil, danger, or threat to your life. Survival is the type of thing we worry about when people run out of food, or when there's an earthquake, or when there's a plane crash, or something like that. In those situations, there is a serious threat to people's lives, and survival, living through that, not being killed, basically is what we're talking about when we talk about survival. Living when there are many things that could stop you from living. For example, tigers must hunt as a matter of survival. That's right, we used to have to hunt as a matter of survival. Now we just have to go to the store and eat some food.
I just got it.
What's
Tigers
that?
are cats.
Tigers
the
are
cats.
cats.
Will be fine because they can eat the goldfish.
They eat the sea? That's what
But
I was...
it's still bad for the goldfish.
Well, some goldfish will have to die.
That's terrible. Let's get
know,
back to
but
Elon
tigers.
Musk.
Yes.
According to Musk, once AI is sufficiently advanced, it could willingly commit acts of war.
Wow.
Again, notice that my volume increases
Yes.
towards the end of the sentence. Yeah, acts of war, AI willingly committing them? This is freaky. I'm scared. Hence my voice kind of goes haywire.
This is getting us into those old 80s movies like War Games and Terminator, where a computer that runs the sort of whole military system decides that humans are inefficient, humans are the problem, and the computer, being totally logical, says, well, I'll just get rid of all humans. That's the best way to solve that, and that's basically what we're looking at. If an AI system determines that such an act is the most efficient path to achieve a certain goal, it could potentially result in World War III.
There you go, a computer. AI is not human. So they might think, yeah, North Korea, that's a problem. Let's just wipe those guys off the face of the earth. That would be easy. That would be efficient. But yes, that's not the right thing to do, folks. Anyways, as to the word efficient, or as for this word, if something is efficient, it's easy because it doesn't take you any effort or time or anything like that. It might not even take that much resources, or you might not need much resources or much in the way of resources to do that thing or to accomplish that thing. Anyways, for example, the subway is the most efficient way to get to work. Yeah, it gets you there quickly, and it's easy, it's super efficient. Okay, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
我们先来听听看比较悲观的看法。特斯拉汽车和 SpaceX 公司的创办人 Elon Musk 伊隆马斯克，他一再的表示，缺乏规范的人工智慧对人类生存最具严重的威胁。他认为，一旦要是这个人工智慧呢变得够先进，就有可能会主动开战。如果人工智慧系统判定说战争行为是达成某一个特定目的、特定目标的最有效率方式，像是例如用战争来解决北韩问题，那就很有可能会引发第3次世界大战，搞不好还有可能会导致人类灭绝哦。那么刚刚 Jeff 老师提到 extinction 这个名词就表示灭绝啊，或是绝种。那他还提到 wipe something off the face of the earth， 字面上是指说使什么从地球上消失，那意思就是彻底的消除某事物。好，这边还有3个单字 threat， 它当名词表示威胁或者是构成威胁的人或事物。那么 survival 它是名词，表示存活啊、生存或是幸存。至于 efficient 它是形容词，形容有效率的。介华课文中
The potential of artificial intelligence.
On the other hand, Apple CEO Tim Cook has a far more optimistic view. In a recent speech to MIT graduates, Cook said, I am not worried about artificial intelligence giving computers the ability to think like humans. I am more concerned about people thinking like computers, without values and compassion, without concerns for consequences. The full effects of how AI will impact humanity are yet to be seen. In the big picture, it is not AI itself that will decide this, but the humans that create and use it.
To paraphrase Elon Musk, we're all gonna die.
Yeah, computers will kill us all. Well,
Pretty much.
that's his point of view. He's kind of worried and he's being very cautious about this, basically warning us not to trust computers too much with some of these big decisions, because computers, of course, don't think in the same way that humans do. They don't have our humanity. But it may be that Elon Musk is looking at the dark side, looking at the glass half empty, being a bit of a pessimist.
Maybe he's being pessimistic. Well, if that's the case, maybe we should take a look at the other side of this issue. Yeah, on the other hand, Apple CEO Tim Cook, an impressive guy just like Elon Musk, has a far more optimistic view of things.
All right, earlier I said Elon Musk is a pessimist. That's a noun. If we're using an adjective, he would be pessimistic. He's looking at the bad side, at the negative side. He's worrying about all the things that could go wrong. Well, if you're the opposite of that, you would be described as an optimist. That's the noun, or optimistic. That's our adjective. Someone who's optimistic is a glass half full kind of person. They're positive, they're hopeful. They're not worried about all the bad things that could happen. They're hopeful about all of the good things that they're confident are going to happen. All right? So yes, things could work out either way, but let's be optimistic. Let's be hopeful that things will be just fine. For example, the test was easy, so I'm optimistic about my grade. I'm quite hopeful that I got a good grade, that the test wasn't too hard. So what kind of ideas is Tim Cook, what kind of optimistic ideas of the future is he talking about?
What did Cook say? Cook said, AI is good. No. In a recent speech to MIT graduates, Cook said, I am not worried about artificial intelligence giving computers the ability to think like humans. So he didn't say that, hey, AI is good, it's the best thing since sliced bread. But he does believe that AI won't willfully create or engage in acts of war. That's what Elon Musk believes, if you can recall correctly. Yeah, AI willfully engaging in acts of war. That Elon Musk guy, he definitely looks at the dark side of things, but Tim Cook, he's got a rosier view of things, and in fact, he's not done talking.
That's right. He also says, I am more concerned about people thinking like computers, and not the opposite. It's if humans start to think like computers, as he explains, without values and compassion, without concerns for consequences, basically thinking too logically as a computer might, and not enough with the heart, with values, with compassion, that's concern and caring for your fellow man, and without concerns for consequences. Yes, absolutely. As we talked about, you know, a computer might say, hey, let's just wipe out North Korea and then, hey, problem solved. But there would be, of course, serious human consequences to an act of war like that.
Anyways, folks, let's talk about this word consequence right now. It's a noun. A consequence is an effect. Remember, there are causes and effects. There is something that you do and something that follows what you do. And yes, that thing that follows is a consequence. Yes, a consequence is an effect, or it's what happens as a result of some event or something that you have done. For example, if you're caught cheating, there will be consequences. I.e., if you do this, if you cheat, you might just get in really big trouble. That's going to be the consequence.
Yeah, like lying to the FBI. Big consequences to that.
I'm hoping that there will be consequences
we'll
for that.
see. Let's get back to the articles. Of the full effects of how AI will impact humanity are yet to be seen. Impact here is sort of like how it will affect humanity. They're yet to be seen because, of course, we don't have AI everywhere yet.
In the big picture, it is not AI itself that will decide this, but the humans that create and use it.
True.
And that does it for our article, but Mike and I were not through. We still have to ask and then answer the what question. Mike, do you think that AI will prove to be more of a good thing or a bad thing for humanity? Why or why not?
That's a really tough question. And today, well, since it's early in the morning and I didn't sleep well, I'm feeling more pessimistic. So I'll say, I think that AI could be bad for humanity. And I think so because often when we come out with new technology, unfortunately, even a few bad people can use it in a bad way, and that causes bad effects for everyone else, you know?
Yeah, those trolls, they ruin it for everyone. All right, folks, with that, our lesson is complete, and it's time for us to say bye-bye.
Take care of each other.
接着我们来听听看比较乐观的看法。苹果公司的执行长 Tim Cook 提姆·库克，他在一次演说提到，他不担心人工智慧会让电脑有能力像人类一样思考，他比较担心的是人类会像电脑一样思考，也就是说没有价值观啊，没有同情心，也不在乎后果。我们先来看两个单字 ，optimistic。Optimistic， 它是形容乐观的。我们把字尾的 ic 去掉，变成 optimist， 那就是指乐观的人或是乐观主义者。相反的 pessimistic 是形容悲观的，把字尾的 ic 去掉，变成 pessimist， 就是悲观的人，悲观主义者。刚刚 Mike 老师还有用到 He's a glass half full kind of person 来描述提姆·库克，意思就是说他是个乐观的人。当我们看到杯子里面有半杯水，会说 half full 一半满的，这是乐观的人；会说 half empty 一半空的，那就是比较悲观的人。好，另外 Jeff 老师他也用到 rosy rosy 这个形容词也可以形容乐观的或是光明的。再来看下一个单字consequence 它表示后果或是结果，常用来指不好的后果。好，我很赞同课文最后的结论，人工智慧对人类的影响并不是取决于人工智慧本身，而是创造它的人类。好啦，那么以上是这个讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny。在今天的课程中，我们要介绍6个文法重点。第一个是片语 according to somebody， 第二个是 once 做连接词的用法，第三个是动词 commit 表达做什么坏事或是犯什么样的罪行，第四个是片语 big picture， 第五个是分列句，第六个是配对连接词 not A but B。首先我们来学习片语 according to somebody 表示根据某人的说法，根据某人的看法，要特别注意没有 according to me 的用法，要表达依我看来，可以用 in my opinion 来表示。例如 according to Ron, the movie is worth watching。 根据 Ron 的说法，那一部电影值得一看。 In my opinion, the book is better than the movie。 就我看来，书比电影好看。接下来我们来学习 once 做连接词的用法。 once 做连接词是用来引导副词子句，表达一旦怎么样就怎么样。例如 Holly noticed a strange smell once she entered the room。 Holly 她一进房间就发现一股怪味。接下来我们来学习动词 commit， 它表示做或是犯，通常用来指做错某件事或是犯某个罪行，是件不好的事情，像是 crime 犯罪， error 错误， suicide 自杀等等。例如 The singer committed suicide at the age of 41。 那位歌手在41岁的时候自杀了。接下来我们来学习片语 big picture， 是用来比喻大局或是整体，我们可以用 in the big picture 来表达整体来看。例如 You need to take a step back to look at the big picture。 过度注重于小细节就容易忽略整体，你应该向后退一步才能看见大局。接下来我们来学习分列句。 分裂句的句型是 It is 什么什么 that 什么什么，用来强调 it is 后面的部分，这表示什么什么的是什么。好，那强调的部分是人的时候 that 也可以改用 who 表达。例如It is Jane who likes Justin Bieber, not me. 喜欢小贾斯汀的是 Jane， 不是我。好，最后我们来学习配对连接词 not A but B， 表示不是 A 而是 B， 连接两个词性相同的字词。那么 not A but B 当主词的时候，动词时态要配合主词 B 做变化。例如 Not my parents, but my sister is going to attend the event. 不是我爸妈，而是我姐姐将会出席那场活动。句中的 be 动词是配合最靠近的主词 my sister， 因此使用单数动词 is。以上是今天的重点整理，我们下次见喽 ！See you next time. Bye.
欢迎收看就爱讲英文，我是悠悠，
我是 Jay。
当学生最有趣的就是要参加学校社团，你如果没有参加社团就没有青春过。你有没有参加社团？
没有，
你就没有青春啊，你知道吗？
一般社团的英文叫做 club 啊，那就看什么什么社。好，比如说电影社 ，film club
哦，movie club
也可以啊。那
还有那个
摄影社。照相哪有这样照的
啊？不是吗？哦，那个枪。
OK， 叫 photography club。
好，还有这个
photography。你有没有附送这里
？photography。
啊 ，photography club。OK。
还有这个社。
这是吧？哦，手语叫 sign language。
我有
sign language， 我感觉它这一年。sign language club， 这个。对 ，sign language club。
好，那还有运动性质的社团，
那我们会用 team，
哦，
然后所以table tennis team。OK， 或者是呢 basketball team， 篮球社，那也有那个
管弦乐啊，我以前合唱团，
合唱团叫做可罗斯啊 chorus， 管弦乐团就是 orchestra。
那如果我要问说啊，这学期有什么好玩的社团可以加入呢？
问一下那个前辈们。
对
，OK，What are some interesting clubs to join this semester?
What are some interesting clubs to join this semester? 听说这个电影社会播出一些好电影。
电影社 ，OK 听说你说 I heard the movie club will have some good screenings this year.
I heard the movie club will have some good screenings this year. 不是用 movie 哦 ，screening。
Screen 的话加上 ing，screen 是荧幕，对不对？好，那 screening 的话就是指这个电影啦，或者是电视节目的播放。所以 screenings 就是会播放很多好看的这样。
可是你知道吗？每次那个社团里面真的太多社员，然后都客满，
对啊，
超插不进去。
客满就是说 ，The movie club has too many club members.
The movie club has too many club members.
怎么办？
所以听说摄影社也不错啦，口碑蛮好。
OK， 口碑不错，口碑就是 reputation。所以你可以说什么什么 club has good reputation。
你参加什么社
？Movie club。
你确定吗？
假的啦。
好吧。
Movie club has good reputation。那参加什么社团？你刚刚问我，你就说 What club are you in？
What club are you in？
那你问之前，像你刚刚问我，对不对 ？What club were you in？
What club were you in？ 没错，20年前是什么？
对 ，I was in the movie club 20 years ago。
可是那你知道那社团不是有指导老师，都是专业那一种，真的是很厉害的哦。
老师就是 club instructor，
不是用 teacher
不是，他是去那边指导的嘛。所以 club instructor 就是社团指导的老师。那很专业就是 professional。pro 级耶。
pro 级哦。
pro
我们知道我有什么社？
什么社？
我不告诉你。Hey Jay, what are some interesting clubs to join this semester?
Well, I heard the movie club will have some good screenings this year.
Yeah, but the movie club has too many club members.
Well, the photography club has good reputation, too.
Which club were you in last semester?
I was in a sign language club, and I learned a lot. The club's instructor was really professional.
Really cool. Show me I love you.